Hello, everyone. Welcome to BIZBoost Talks Live. I'm your friendly host, Imran, the creator of BIZBoost. So, today we have some serious Monday motivation power pack with new music launch in association with TWP FCR 24/7 LLC. So, stay tuned for a thrilling session, hip hop entertainment, and insights about music industry and a lot more. So, stick close to your screens because right now we are broadcasting live from New York and Delhi NCR on 6 channels across X, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Now, I'm thrilled to welcome our guest, the super talented Twizm Whyte piece, the indie hip hop maestro. Twizm is a multi-award winning indie hip hop entertainer, creator of brand TwpNation. Twizm, warm welcome to the BIZBoost family. How are you feeling today?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for having me. I appreciate everybody tuning in and paying attention. And of course, I appreciate you, Imran, for this. It's a true blessing to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. So let me highlight some crispy stats and numbers from Twizm's journey, his awards and achievements. So 3 music awards, 16 albums, 6 EPs, 22 singles, a million streams, multiple music videos, one celebrity virtual performance, 165 stage performances in 2 countries. Twizm, the stage is all yours. Let's talk about your legacy and how did you accomplish all that? Please share your story with the world.
It's been a long road. Started back in the day with a group known as It's So Real. So shouts out to, of course, Jerry Wilson, who's AKA Mr. Knowledge, Rue Dog, Jeffrey Gillard, and so many RIP to Miss Worldwide. She was a part of that. There was a lot of us who had the belief that if we all just worked together and stuck to it, that we could become something more. And some of us really kind of soared from that. Everybody has their own paths that they walk, and so we were a group for a while, and then after that group kind of went off, it shot off into different paths and whatnot. But been doing it my whole life. If you ask kids to remember me from high school, they'd probably tell you I was off in the corner just rapping and rhyming with all the other people. So I mean, it was something I was born and bred to do, but didn't really get a chance until Indianapolis. And then once that hit, boy, it really kind of just shot off into its whole little atmosphere. And here we are now, still continuing along. Now it's a oversaturated market, but such is life, right? You know what I mean?
Right. So how do you balance the creative aspects of your journey with the music business and other sides of things in life altogether?
A lot of sleepless nights, dark eyes, and other uses of God's created substances. But no, reality, it comes down to a desire inside. Ultimately, I believe in myself so much that I know somehow, some way, as long as I just keep working at it, I'm gonna break through one day, and there's gonna become this transition into a higher level. We've came so far, and if you look back, you have to say, well, you were here, then you went here, then you went here. And we had a discussion a long time ago that said, no good thing comes without work. And boy, I'll tell you what, you really have to kind of hustle and grind your way through. And if you don't have a strong mentality for it, I wouldn't recommend it, because you really got to stay focused, man. Like I said, long nights, sleepless nights, and frustrating moments where you're like, what the is going on?
So can you share some an inspiration that led you to pursue a career in hip hop, and maybe there's a one thing or two thing or something that still stick to it, and something that fuels your passion every single day? What is that something?
Me. I desire it. I'm telling you, man. I want it. I want it that bad. I mean, I don't think about anything else. It's nobody else. I mean, other people believe in me. Strangers believe in me. Things like that. But those people closest to me, they're like, man, what are you doing, bro? This is like, you've been doing this for 20 years and you still haven't gotten it through your head? Like, I want this, man. I'm crazy. There's something wrong with me. I'll be the first to admit it. I can't take no for an answer. I want what I want, and my dream is gonna happen, and I just got to keep doing it every day. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but that's the truth, you know.
Yeah, you can't stop. You have to keep moving on, and
Mm,
I believe that all the storms that we live inside and that we live outside, it's our own storm, not anyone
mm,
else's.
mm,
So we have to get through it anyway without
yeah,
getting any external help. Otherwise,
yeah.
we will be taking external help from everywhere. Oh, you know.
The thing of it is that in today's world, you have all these options and these things that are meant to help you achieve whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. If you want to be a YouTuber, you can be a YouTuber. If you want to be a person who travels the US just blogging all day, that's what you can do. Those are the things that are options now. When I started this, we started this, like I said, we were doing live shows at bars where there was only 2 or 3 people. And to progress from that, you have to develop a strong work ethic. Is that the way to say it? A strong work ethic, a strong desire. I find that in today's world, it's a lot easier than what it used to be. And so I'm trying to learn how to adjust to the new ways of doing things and the new ideas, the new trends. You know, everything has its, everything's a winding road, man. You got to walk it. You learn as you go, you pick up pieces as you go. And eventually you either connect all the dots or you get lost and don't know what you're doing. As far as people helping you out, you're always going to have people helping you out, man. It's just whether they're there for the moment or whether they're there for the rest of it, right? Those who are there for the rest of it, hold those close. Hold those ones close, because those are the ones who make the difference, right?
Right. Some are going to stay for a while. Some are just one-time thing, and they will be on their own journey. That's like it. So I think that answers my last question. That was the challenges that you face along the way, and how do you break through. So we can't stop, we just have to keep moving. So my next question for you would be, is there can you share one of the best moment of your career till now, and it can be relatable to all those awards or albums released or from your stage performances?
So it's going to be performances, and there's 2 that really kind of they go hand in hand, right? One of them, we performed a show. It'll be me, Rudog, aka Jeffrey Gillard, and Jerry Wilson, aka Mr. Knowledge. We performed a show in Indianapolis at the Emerson Theater to a crowd of about 500 people. And at one point in that show, we had the entire facility, everybody in there throwing their hands up and down and singing our song with us. And it's at that moment that, that's that small taste of heaven. That's that small taste of the pie you've been baking. That's the dessert after breakfast or after dinner. You know what I mean? It's the happiness. It's the achievement of, you see it and you're like, man, that's exactly what I want. And that's exactly what I'm working for. And we had a small taste of that. I would say almost 10, 12 years ago that happened. And of course, at that moment, my wife put my youngest daughter up on the stage with us. So not only do I have the entire crowd rocking with me, I've got my little daughter standing next to me, dancing on stage. And the whole thing was just magical. Now let's shoot forward a couple of years later. We're about 10 years later. This is about 2016, somewhere around there. There's an event called Caravan, and it's in Toronto, and we get asked to perform there, and we go and we perform. And as we're performing, I get to perform with 2 of my other children. So now in life, I've gotten to perform on stage with 3 out of 6 of my children. And to me, whether I ever become a millionaire status or not, whether I ever rock 120 some odd countries or not, the fact that I got to stand there with my children on stage rocking a show, There's nothing better. Nothing better. That to me is perfect. That's perfection right there.
Yeah, that's a moment, like that's the evidence of like true evidence of your true achievements,
Yeah.
with no comparison to anything else.
Yeah. Yep. There's no, it's one thing to say, oh, I've sold 1 million records, or it's another thing to say, oh, I've, I rocked out Australia, or I performed at, these big stages. When you can say, I rocked a show with my daughter, I rocked a show with my son and my daughter. That's something that money can't buy. Money doesn't buy that.
Exactly. So as you already wear multiple hats, with the music industry constantly evolving, how do you adapt to the new trends and technologies while staying true to your artistic vision?
I have freaking amazing friends like Imran and BIZBoost and Dr. Jimmy Star. It ain't me, buddy. It ain't me. It is not me. I am so confused. So I was in high school when electronics actually came out. So when we first started using computers for school and actually involved with school, I was in like high school. It was like 9th grade in high school. So for me to try to catch up, man, I've had to stay constantly learning about electronics for like the last 30 years of my life. And now you want to throw in, I've got to learn how to keep on top of marketing. I got to learn how to do video. I've lost it. I'm done. Forget me. I'm done. I call it, hey, Imran, man, I need some help. On the other, Jimmy, please help me, buddy. I don't know what I'm doing.
I get your answer.
I have help. I don't do that myself. That's how I stay on top of it. I just learned a whole bunch of new stuff today. Thank you. You know what I mean?
You're welcome. Talking about Jimmy, he's still just like the old times. He's always always up to support, always up to recommend somebody or connect somebody. So he's like on top of everything. So thank you.
It's
Jimmy,
great. I speak. Yeah, I talk to Jimmy multiple times a month, and I'll tell you the one thing about Jimmy is that before we even start talking about business or about the things that we have connected between us, he always asks how I'm doing. He always asks how the kids are doing. It's always a familiarity rather than a, acquaintance. He makes it a point to care about my life and about what's going on, which, in some circles you'd be like, well, that doesn't really matter. But to me, that matters. And so, a lot of people say, well, how does that help? Well, it helps, man. When you start a conversation off on a friendly tone and joking and laughing, it makes the business side of it, or it makes the joint ventures side of it that much better, because now you're in a great mood rather than one person being miserable and the other person being happy, or one person being in pain and the other person just got done working. There's a lot of factors that go into it, right? So,
yeah.
Great guy though. Him and Eileen. Don't forget about Eileen Shapiro, man. You can't say Jimmy Star without Eileen Shapiro.
Yeah, exactly. So now coming down to the most thrilling moments of this live session, the hot take on new music, beats and breakthroughs. So Twizm, can you shed some light upon what is next for the remaining 2024 in your music journey?
Well, I've been taking these courses on learning how to mix and master, engineer, get that quality sound, the radio sound, so on and so forth. Because, I can write a song, I can perform, I can do everything. I can make beats. It's nothing. That's easy. But to get your song the way it needs to be for film, for video games, for radio, for charting purposes, if you want to be on the Billboard, things like these, you have to have a certain sound. There has to be a certain perfect clarity to your sound. And so I've been taking a lot of classes and I've been doing a lot of that. And we've kind of, finally unlocked the secrets, so to speak. And So a lot of what I'll be doing this year is really knuckling down into music production. But at the same time, we just started the new season of FCR247 Interviews. So we'll be filing right along with those. And of course, we've got a ton of things on the side notes. You know, I keep my hands in everything because at any given moment, one thing may do well and the other one may not, right? So if you have your hands in multiple pots, you've always got something going for you.
Awesome. So we are so looking forward to what is next in your journey. Now, the true purpose why we are here today, the launch of your new music, the upcoming new single that is Dancing on These Haters by
We'll
Twizm
call this
Whyte.
a sneak peek. We'll call this a
Yeah.
sneak peek. Sneak
Yeah,
peek.
we'll call it a sneak peek, a preview, not for sale right now until it's launched. So
Yeah.
yeah, let's hear it, shall we? Drum rolls.
Drama free right now. Drink in my hand, a switch of blood, I'm blowing clouds. I'm dancing on these haters. Watch me do it now. Watch me do it. Yeah. Watch me do it now. Watch me do it. Yeah. Watch me do it now. I'm dancing on these haters. Dancing on these haters. I'm dancing on these haters. Dancing on these haters. I do my own damn thing, my own damn way. Rules they say don't match the way I play. And every day I'm making waves. I'm staying strange. To the beats in the head, to the words on the page. From the hours of the work to the fame that I make from the streets. Being dumb, dealing weed and girls to the office. Suits, I think some cuts. Something sort of strange. Yet polished to perfection. I'm walking with the saints. Yet I'm playing with the thugs, man. I own my own businesses, but I'm still dealing drugs, man. I got a bad habit. It's called dancing on these haters, man. Moment going right. Music banging so loud. Enjoying this life. I'm drama free right now. Drink in my hand, a switch of blood, I'm blowing clouds. I'm dancing on these haters. Watch me do it now. Watch me do it. Yeah. Watch me do it.
Oh man.
So that clarity.
I listened to this sample about 10 to 15 times already. I've been jamming it in my en route to office, back to some place, and then back to the office, the headquarters of BIZBoost, and then running around. So I have listened to it around 15 times, banging my head and like screaming my throat out. So I really vibe with it.
Well, that, like I said, that's just a sample, a sneak peek. Let's people see the difference. So if you listen and you hear, if you listen and follow the progression of Twizm Whyte piece, even from the very beginning, you'll hear the quality of the sound, the mixing and mastering getting better and better. And in this one, it really showcases, you know, what I've learned this last year. So, you know, I'm glad. I'm glad that people are excited about this. You mentioned that. A couple other people that I've let, you know, hear it have mentioned that. So I look forward to seeing how people respond to this one.
Yeah, I can relate to the song title and the lyrics, and
yeah, because you got a lot of people that you just really, you know, they don't believe on you. Then you get it done, and you're like, ha, let me let me dab on them real quick, you know.
Exactly. So to wrap up, like, what words of wisdom would you like to share with the emerging musicians and the creative souls?
Man, in today's world, you got to believe in yourself. A lot of people are going to gas you up, man. That's the biggest thing in today's world, gassing somebody up. Oh, man, you're amazing. You're going to be the next star. In fact, somebody off of Instagram just yesterday was like, yo, man, your music's dope, man. How long you been working? Man, I've been at this for 20 years. Oh, bro, just keep grinding. You're going to reach the top one day. Stop lying. You ain't listened to a song I've made. Just keep it moving. Take the time to believe in yourself, focus on your dreams, push everything. You gotta push everything away. I live out of a motel. I keep no friends except my close personal friends. You know what I mean? The distractions of going out to the bars or things like that. I focus on a goal. I believe so much. You got to stick to it. You are only as good as your belief in yourself. Okay. If you don't believe you're going to walk through it, you don't believe you're going to make it, you'll never make it. If you believe you're going to make it, even if you don't know the right person at that moment, just your belief alone will get you through the doors to meet the right person. And that's how it starts. So just continue. Don't ever give up. The world is oversaturated with everything. It doesn't matter if you want to be a painter, artist, a MC, a DJ. There's thousands of them, millions of them. Just keep believing in you and what you want to get done.
Awesome. That's powerful, man. Twizm, thank you so much for sharing your journey, your music, your experiences with us today. And it's truly empowering and fills us with so much gratitude. Thank you so much for sharing your valuable time, energy,
You're
and
welcome.
vibe.
You're welcome.
To all the viewers, don't forget to tune in to his latest music and the previous track and album that was One Smile Away, and this track that was Dancing on These Haters. So a big thanks to everyone, and follow Twizm on X, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. All the links are in the live description. Wrapping up this enlightening interview, that's all for today's BIZBoost Talks Live with Twizm, the indie hip hop maestro. Back to the basics. Do you have a story to tell? Contact us today. Tell a friend right now, because we are here to provide a global stage with maximum exposure and impact to support growth for everyone globally, human to human. Signing off. Catch you up right in our next session. Bye bye.